I mean, when I was tweeting anger and vitriol, right, I was unhappy, right? Not that wasn't really me.
Mm,
And I think I was projecting my own feelings at the time onto something else because I was unhappy with my escape, right? The
interesting.
game was sort of an escape during a hard time for me, and the game wasn't going in a direction that I approved of at the time, right? And so I was mad, and I was taking out all my own insecurities on others.
Sneb, I wonder what was there like an experience you had that sort of pricked your awareness and you had been like, "Oh, game devs are people. I should stop bragging on DRMs." Like what was it that got you to change your mind about that approach?
Dude, I don't know if there was like a moment, right? Typically there are like these like aha moments when it comes to these things, but I
Uh-huh.
think it was sort of a collection of moments for me.
Mm,
I I had spoken informally, right, just in the game or
yeah.
whatever, right, with people like Darkbringer, with people like Grouch, with people like
Yeah.
Chelsea, who designed the legendary weapons, extremely talented.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Solar, who has designed several of the elite specs, right?
Mhm.
And does some balancing, or is it balancing? Maybe I'm probably wrong about that. But anyway, I had spoken about or spoken to a lot of these folks, and I was just like, they're just humans, right? They're
Yeah.
gonna make mistakes and stuff. The game isn't some kind of like immortal like I don't know. It just kind of happened, right? Um, I think also part of it is, I mean, when I was tweeting anger and vitriol, right, I was unhappy, right? Not that wasn't really me.
Mm,
And I think I was projecting my own feelings at the time onto something else because I was unhappy with my escape, right? The
interesting.
game was sort of an escape during a hard time for me, and the game wasn't going in a direction that I approved of at the time, right? And so I was mad, and I was taking out all my own insecurities on others. And so as I sort of evolved out of that, I realized, how childish that is, right?
Yeah.
And there's a difference between being critical of something and, saying, hey, this is a problem. How do we solve it? And saying, like, I hate everything. Everybody should be punished because they're bad, right? Like,
Right.
it's
Right.
totally different.
Mhm.
And so I drifted away from being like just angry and just saying mean things to, hey, like, there's some problems with the game, but it's still a good game. And the people that
Mhm.
make it are very talented. And these
Mhm.
are the problems, and this is how I would solve them.
Interesting. You know, I think you've just explained, if I may be so bold, exactly why some of those people that you were close to or were with your community pieced out when you said, "We can do this together." That sounds exactly like what happened to those people, that they were used to getting something out of the Guild Wars experience. For some reason, something didn't give it to them. This felt like this was a hurt. This was damage to their identity. And in their hurt, they lashed out to hurt others. You against ArenaNet and they against you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good analysis. I think this sort of thing happens a lot more than we'd like to even think. It's uh it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It absolutely is.